most of the law of attraction teachings are completely wrong, because wanting something sends vibration of not having it. And the more you want, the more you don't have. It's best explained in the sentence that when you want something and your desire pops into your mind, usually what comes into your mind immediately is resistance, and all those reasons that you think that your desires will not come to fruition. So this reason, that reason, and what you're doing is immediately while you send desire, you send resistance, and it's like gas and brake through life. So what you should do is stop wanting, simply being. I could spend next 10 years wanting to share the message, but if I didn't turn the camera on, it would stay wanting. So desire plus non-resistance equals desired result. Most people struggle to release resistance. Releasing resistance becomes effortless when you're doing the best you can to stop finding excuses to feel bad. When you become aware fully that you are more than worthy and deserving of all that you want. I realized this when I read that our desires are our destiny. Your desires are given to you because inside you is the ability to fulfill them. Your desires weren't given you just like that. So your desires are your destiny, and stop feeling bad when you want something, desire something, but desire in a sense, not wanting, but being fully aware that you are worthy of whatever it is that your desire is. Our wantings come from early childhood, when we usually wanted different parents, different siblings, different environment, because that usually caused unpleasant feelings. And that was the time when we started to struggle with resistance. When we learned that in order to feel safe, we should please something or someone, or change our inner core being. Your most beautiful blessings come when you are exactly the way God made you. So I like to express gratitude in a form of thank you, God, for making me just as I am. I am fully aware of my flaws, but I embrace them as well as all my perfections. Everything that I share, I had to learn on a harder way. And if I could turn back time, I would be 24/7 unapologetically me. I used to do many things to be nice and good person. I wouldn't and shouldn't do that. It's okay to be good to good and to be human, but nice and kind. When you don't feel it, that's complete waste of time. So if you're having imposter syndrome, work on that. If you think that you're not worthy and not deserving, if you have limited beliefs, mental blockages, if you have social anxiety, if you feel bad to speak, if you think that your story isn't worthy, if you think that you're not worthy, if you think that some other people are better than you, therefore they only deserve better or good life and you don't, work on that, because everything is belief and beliefs are decisions. That's the easiest way to switch. So as you decided that something is hard, simply make decision that it is easy, and it becomes easy. Immediately becomes easy. So make some changes, tell a different story. Everything is a reflection of a story that we're telling. Confidence always wins over looks. I met many beautiful men and women, but they have zero self-esteem, zero confidence, and therefore they're completely unseen and they are like fog. And I met many who don't have perfect appearance, but they are confident and they are full of self-love, healthy self-love, and they literally have access and all doors are open for them. So the symbol of cross, what is? You have cross and you have this vertical and horizontal. So if you're not strong in a vertical, in being, in your spirituality, everything that horizontal, your daily life, your work, your hobbies, your friendships, your relationships won't be as fulfilling as when you are strong in vertical, in your spirituality and in your connectedness to your being. So for me, this point here in the middle where horizontal and vertical meet is the power of now, the present moment. So as I always say, get married to the present moment. In the present moment, between two thoughts, between two actions, between two breaths, between being and doing is stillness. What's stillness? Literally your connection to the higher power, to God. As the saying goes, be still and know that I am God. All your answers come to you. All your answers come to you. Silence is God's language. Everything else is poor translation. So whatever previous decisions you made, decisions that you are not worthy, that you're not successful, that you are not lovable, that you are not capable of having fulfilling great life, that you are not good enough, smart enough, young enough, old enough, whatever it is, your excuse for not feeling good, make new decisions and watch how your life begins to literally be something more beautiful than you could ever imagine. I was there. I was someone who was skeptical. I was someone who had a whole bunch of limited beliefs and I literally knew nothing. But when I found out that I could possibly ask for something, I didn't ask for money first, because I always was completely aware that money without knowledge means nothing. I heard stories from many people who accomplished whatever is possible to accomplish in material world, and they became even more unhappy. So when I heard that I can ask something from God and from universe, I asked knowledge. I asked to reprogram my mind, because even then I knew that I have a lot of work to do in my inner world. So knowledge is free, especially today. Before the internet, you should go, I don't know where, and to search for books and mentors, and you can have them now. Even it's okay to work one-on-one with people, but in this era of internet and literally free knowledge, it's a shame to don't do the work. So the knowledge is free. We are all paying price of ignorance. Find out what's blocking you and start working on yourself and on your inner world now. It's hard to make changes in outer world when you are staying the same inside. But when you do the work inside, like a puzzle, the outer world falls into place, literally like some kind of magic. Start now. Start. The best day to plant a tree is now. The best day to plant different seeds of your beautiful life is now. You will never be younger than you are today.